Imagine a rifle so precise it can punch 5 bullets through the same hole at 100 yards. These aren't myths. These are the world's most accurate rifles, tested, proven, and feared. Today we reveal 8 masterpieces that redefine long-range shooting. In slow motion, a bullet rips through the target, the camera zooms in on a single perfect hole, and the words "pinpoint precision" overlay the screen. You're watching Firepower, where we break down the rifles, the legends, and the technology pushing accuracy to the extreme. Subscribe now, because this list will change the way you see precision. From battlefield legends holding sniper records to hunting rifles light enough to carry yet deadly precise, we are counting down 8 rifles that truly earn the title of most accurate on Earth. And wait until you see which one claimed the #1 spot. Number 1. The Bergara B14 HMR arrived as a surprise to many because it brought world-class barrel technology into a factory rifle at a price most shooters can actually afford. Bergara's reputation is built on barrel consistency, processes, and attention to bore harmonics that produce microscopic uniformity in the rifling and throat geometry. In the B14 HMR, that expertise is paired with a chassis designed for repeatable bedding, an adjustable trigger, and a 22-inch barrel tuned to damp vibrations without making the rifle a pack anchor. In practical terms, the B14 regularly produces sub-MOA groups with quality ammunition and delivers repeatable 0.7 to 1.0 MOA performance across varying loads. It's available in the modern precision staples, 6.5 Creedmoor, 308 Win, and 6.5 PRC, so you can match cartridge to mission. Whether that mission is ethical long-range hunting or precision rimfire level group shooting with centerfire power. For hunters and sports shooters who want bench rest grade accuracy without a custom price tag, the Bergara B14 HMR represents a shift. Factory reliability with competitive precision. Number 2, Seekins built the Havoc Pro Hunter 2 to solve a simple problem: how to take competition geometry and make it work in the wild. This rifle borrows the best of precision chassis design, broad, stable forends, a vertical grasp that enforces consistent cheek weld and bedding that eliminates action movement, and wraps it in a package light and rugged enough for mountain hunting. The Havoc's spiral fluted barrel is more than cosmetics. The fluting sheds weight while preserving stiffness in key zones, producing harmonic control that translates to sub-MOA capability with the right hand loads. Documented groups well under an inch, and an average hovering around 0.7 to 0.8 inch show that Seekins didn't merely chase specs, they engineered usable accuracy under real conditions. Offered in hard-hitting and efficient long-range cartridges like 6.5 PRC and 300 Win Mag, the Havoc turns glassing points into ethical engagement opportunities. If you need a rifle that carries to the mountain and performs like a match gun when it matters, the Seekins Havoc Pro Hunter 2 is the kind of tool guides and serious hunters choose. Number 3. Browning's X-Bolt. 2 Pro McMillan SPR carbon fiber is a challenge to the old rule that precision requires brute mass. By pairing the X-Bolt action with a carbon-wrapped match barrel and a McMillan SPR-inspired stock, Browning created a rifle that weighs under 6 pounds, yet delivers consistent match-grade groups. Carbon wrapping reduces weight and controls heat soak and barrel whip in ways that modern makers can exploit for real performance gains. In independent testing, the platform turned dozens of 5-shot groups into averages well below 1 MOA using a range of factory and match loads, which is remarkable for a factory hunting rifle. The DLX adjustable trigger and user-centric ergonomics make it immediately usable, and the shorter, lighter barrel sees major benefits when suppressed. For hunters who refuse to compromise accuracy for mobility, and for tactical shooters who need a light, accurate rig, the X-Bolt 2 Pro hits the balance point: mobility, consistent precision, and out-of-the-box performance that used to require expensive customization. Number 4. Finland's obsession with precision engineering lives in the Sako TRG 22A1. Built on cold hammer-forged barrels and flawless action fit, the TRG 22A1 is one of the most consistently accurate production rifles ever made. The cold forging process produces a bore with uniform metallurgical properties and repeatable harmonics. Coupled with Sako's meticulous action bedding and tight tolerances, the outcome is factory accuracy that often rivals bespoke builds. Shooters report documented groups routinely below 0.4 MOA with the right ammunition, results that make the TRG a reference for production accuracy. The modular chassis derived from Sako's M10 line and an adjustable trigger give the rifle a custom feel without the custom cost. It's a rifle designed to be carried and used. Ergonomics, reliability, and feeding from AI-compatible mags ensure it performs in professional roles as well as competition. For those who demand production-level perfection, the TRG 22A1 is the benchmark you measure everything else against. Number 5. The Barrett MRAD, fielded as the MK22 by modern militaries, redefined what a precision rifle system can be by offering true multi-caliber capability and rock-solid repeatability. Swap barrels and you change calibers in minutes, moving from 7.62 NATO for training to 300 Norma Mag or 338 Lapua for competition and extreme roles. The monolithic upper and rigid chassis eliminate flex, keeping group sizes tight after repeated barrel changes, while the folding stock and transport profile make a long-range system surprisingly mobile for operational use. The MRAD's bolt lockup geometry, headspace control, and chassis bedding procedures are designed for field reliability as much as match accuracy. That combination is why elite units and ELR competitors trust it. With consistent sub-half MOA performance on match ammunition, the MRAD is not just a rifle. It's a modular system that lets operators tailor ballistics to mission without sacrificing accuracy. If you want a single platform that meets a spectrum of roles, Barrett's MRAD is the toolkit that delivers. Number 6. Accuracy International's AXSR is the modern definition of mission-grade accuracy. Built from a lineage hardened by combat and competition, the AXSR combines a 6-lug bolt for rock-solid lockup, a full-length ARCA rail for rigid accessory mounting, and a chassis geometry that prioritizes shooter interface and repeatable positioning. The rifle is designed to hold zero in the worst conditions: rain, mud, temperature extremes, and shooters report consistent sub-0.5 MOA groups with hand loads when the rifle is properly tuned. Quick reconfiguration for different calibers and mission profiles gives teams flexibility, while the ergonomics, adjustable cheek piece, length of pull, and balance support fast, precise shot making under pressure. The AXSR's reputation is built on reliability and accuracy that won't quit when stakes are high, which explains why it's a go-to for special forces and top competitors. When professionals list the rifles they trust with lives on the line, the AXSR is always on that short list. Number 7. The CheyTac 200 intervention exists at the very outer edge of what a rifle can do. Engineered around the 4008 CheyTac and an integrated ballistic system, the M200 is purpose-built for engagements at extreme ranges where wind, time of flight, and purely external ballistics dominate the outcome. This is not a generalist rifle. It's a system that pairs a long, highly stable barrel and massive action with ballistically optimized ammunition and a fire control philosophy designed to produce predictable results at distances many rifles can't reach. For extreme long-range competitions and specialized military roles where one hit at a mile matters, the M200 brings precision in a package tuned to the physics of the shot. That specialization commands a premium. But for the handful of operators who need absolute reach and predictable terminal effects at extreme ranges, the M200 is effectively irreplaceable. Number 8. The McMillan TAC50 is a legend because it proved what was possible with sheer engineering and discipline. Record-setting, confirmed kills at distances that once seemed like science fiction. Chambered in 50 BMG with a match-grade long barrel, the TAC50 combines enormous kinetic potential with match accuracy delivered through a chassis and bedding system built to withstand massive recoil while maintaining zero. McMillan's fiberglass stocks resist dimensional changes across temperature extremes, preserving point of impact where lesser materials would shift. The platform's repeatability and reach explain why militaries and elite teams select the TAC50 for extreme tasks. When you need to influence targets at ranges measured in miles, there are few better tools. It's heavy, specialized, and unforgiving of poor technique, but in the hands of a trained operator, it rewrites engagement envelopes and sets the standard for extreme range capability. These 8 rifles span the spectrum from affordable precision for active hunters to modular systems for military professionals and record-setting giants built for impossible distances. Their common denominator is engineering that controls vibration, maintains rock-solid action-to-stock interfaces, and pairs with the right ammunition to reduce variability. Choose the platform that matches your mission. Carryable precision, modular adaptability, or raw extreme reach. Accuracy is not an abstract number. It's the difference between ethical hits and misses, competition wins and losses, and mission success or failure. Accuracy isn't just bragging rights, it's survival. In hunting, it means ethical one-shot kills that bring down game cleanly. On the battlefield, it means exerting control at distances where the enemy cannot strike back. In competition, it separates the legends from everyone else, turning consistency into victory. The science of accuracy rests on 3 technical pillars. The first is barrel quality and harmonics, the way steel is crafted and tuned to minimize vibration and deliver stable flight paths. The second is action and bedding stability, the marriage between receiver and stock that ensures the rifle does not shift shot to shot. The third is ammunition consistency and caliber choice, because no amount of engineering can overcome poor cartridge performance. Together, these 3 factors explain why certain rifles dominate and why precision is repeatable science rather than chance. For those considering their own path into precision shooting, a quick buyer's guide can save wasted money and frustration. First, define your mission. A hunter needs different traits than a competitor or a tactical shooter. Second, don't chase the most expensive rifle if your ammunition supply and training cannot match it. The balance between hardware and practice is what counts. Third, understand that accuracy is only as good as the shooter behind the trigger. So invest as much in building your skill as you do in acquiring gear. Which of these rifles would you trust for a once-in-a-lifetime shot? Comment below and let us know. These 8 rifles aren't just tools. They are precision instruments capable of rewriting what we thought possible at long range. From carbon fiber hunting rifles to record-shattering sniper systems, they prove that accuracy is the ultimate equalizer. This is firepower. Subscribe now. Tell us which rifle shocked you the most and stay locked for the next breakdown.